Oh, hey guys. I know. I know what you're thinking. Handy's wears a coat. Yes, it does happen. It does. Although not a very thick coat. It's just pretty thin. It's just bulky as hell on me because I'm a toothpick. So, but yeah, believe it or not, I do wear a coat. Only because really right now, because there is no wind outside. I just haven't built up my cold tolerance for the year yet. I'm always a little bit more cold when it first starts getting cold. Give me about a month of it, that'll be good. But so I did not have the week I thought I was gonna have. I did have another short week. Another short one. What the hell? There it is. There's the right page. Another short week, right? Kind of like the same thing as last week, right? But I wasn't able to put in a trip I was hoping. So a great start to this week is now just. Okay. Let me tell you the first two trips, and then I'll tell you the third trip. Well, back up third trip. All right, so. This was the best week I've had, well, the best pace I had for a week I probably ever had. Even with 600 miles deadhead. Alright, so last week I ended back in Salt Lake City, right? I needed a reset because I was going to do laundry. And I really needed to do laundry. I was getting out of, I was like, fuck, 2 pairs of jeans left. Plenty of shirts, plenty of socks, but I was getting low on jeans, which means I'm out of clothes. I don't care how many fucking shirts, socks, goddamn undies I got, right? If I got no jeans, I'm out of clothes. I mean, I guess I could always just pretend I'm wearing a fucking, I'm at the beach everywhere, I guess, just shirtless. But no. So I was like, I'll just do a reset. I started to do the drop, do laundry, and then tomorrow I will look for a load, go from Salt Lake City up to Boise. I got up at 6 a.m. in the morning because I had to be in Boise for Friday, right? Friday like 10:30. I got up 6 a.m. I looked till about 1. Nothing happened. I said, fuck it, it's a 5-hour drive. I just went, right? Just went. All right, so now we're back in Boise. Picked up in Nampa. It was 318 miles deadhead. So just reason why I wanted even $600, better than nothing. But hell, even 500, all right? Because it was windy and not bobtail, but pulling an empty reefer all the way up. I only got like 7 mpg. It was that windy. But I picked up in Nampa, so 318 miles deadhead. Going to Greenwood, Wisconsin. Miracle to Grasslands Dairy. Loaded was 1619, total 1937. Even with this amount of deadhead, ready? $1.83. So if I could have got that trip up there, because have I done this before when I've been in Boise? I think I have. I'm looking back at my log just to make sure. When's the last time I did this load? Yeah, so without the deadhead, it was about $2.16 with just normal deadhead. And normal is like 22 miles because I was able to get up to Boise. So, yeah. So, $1.83. I'm profitable. Not as much profit as I want because, like I said, truck takes $1.20 to run. So, the more money you make, the more profit. So, if I was able to have that day run, that would have finished off last week's, and I needed less fuel. Or wouldn't have hurt need as much fuel to do this because I could have used some of last week's, whatever. Negative 5-star stop, 41K, broke was Giltner. Picked up Friday, delivered Monday. And although the Giltner told me 8 a.m. appointment, it was 10. Not really that big of a deal. I didn't get out there as fast as I wanted. But on the way up, I hadn't even left Idaho, right? I'm already calling that a reload. And I want to make sure I was covered for the weekend, right? called about a load out of Medford, Wisconsin. 2-stopper. And this load was a fucking banger. Medford, Wisconsin to Morris, Illinois and Bellevue, Michigan. Total miles was 670 for me. 45-mile deadhead. 625 loaded miles. My cut, the first load, my cut was 35.60. Same as it always is, pretty much. That load never changes, it's flat rate. My cut of this second load, 1958. It was posted for 2,200. So with my cut, that's a total of 292 a mile. Fucking banger. Yeah, fucking I loved it. And downside was it was Monday. I kind of wish I could have moved the whole load back one day, but it picked up Monday by 1,400. I don't know. That place has appointment times, but you just show up, they'll put you in the door when it, kind of like first come first serve, it seems like. But Marathon Cheese going to Costco and Costco. So Morris, Illinois, Costco, great location. 2 truck stops literally across the street from the Costco, like right there. Like the Pilot shares the stoplight with the Costco. And so I was able to check in. I got down to Costco. I stopped to shower too, so I got to Costco like 2,000, something like that. Slept at Costco, and I was out of there in like an hour after my appointment was for Tuesday morning, like 8 a.m. So I was out there like around 9:30. Next Costco was pretty much Bellevue, Detroit, pretty much between Bellevue, Detroit and Ann Arbor. It's kind of like in that little area. That was a 11:15, which shitty time on that one. Shitty time. I could have probably saved some time. But that was the end of this week because I looked and looked and looked for a day run, just to even get an extra $500 because that was $6,500. My cut, or $1,300 a day again, another $1,300. These fucking day runs are killing me. Then I was like, no day run to get me over from Detroit to Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids is where I try to put myself in Michigan because I either have Shelby, Michigan or Holland, Michigan. And either of those, well, Holland's about half hour away from Grand Rapids and Shelby's an hour. That's where I'm at now getting loaded. Well, we didn't get loaded. There's another Brothers Grimm truck here and we're both early, so I'm waiting for the guy who's actually on time. As soon as he's out, we both get loaded. I'll probably be the last one out of here. Both these loads were Giltner loads. That lady liked dealing with me so much. The second load, that she's gonna start emailing me loads. She wants me to pull more loads. Like she liked that I was just kind of like did my job and just had. But it was 35-star stop. Only because it's not summertime. It says on the Raycon, like, if it's between these months, you gotta run continuous, but since it's not, piece of cake. 40,000 pounds. Both Costco's took 20,000 pounds of cheese, by the way. It was Tillamook cheese. I made a joke when I went in there, I was like, yeah, we don't need to send this to Costco, you just give it to me. And they're like, that's a lot of cheese. I was like, no regrets. No regrets at all. I'll eat it. But I need more loads like that one. Like, but I mean, yeah, maybe it was a banger rate. Took 2 days. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, so far, I'm gonna have to get more fuel just to get myself through the end of the week. But so far, I'm at like 1380 fuel for the week, and I'm with both deadheads, and to get to my next reload, because. Well, I'll get to that. So 2,900 miles right now. I want to fill it up twice, and I still have 100 and I don't know, like 50 gallons, 60 gallons, somewhere in that range. But I was looking for a load to get me from Detroit to Grand Rapids, or something like that, right? Or something I picked up Wednesday night that could deliver Friday. Neither happened. So dead-headed 220 miles to pick up this next fucking load. This next load I'll start off next week. Pretty great. But this little thing, it's a little thing that fucks me all up. And I still gotta check. But this is to give you a ballpark because this was on pace to be a $9 to $10 a week. Was. I've gotten loads from Shelby, Michigan that were 2-stopper, that were 2 to 4-stopper that picked Wednesday night or Thursday morning. That final Friday, generally Friday at night. But I have being on the eastern side of the time zones. I have 2 more hours to work with for pay period. So, but those could have been anywhere from 28 to 32. So could have been fucking $9,000, $10,000. So close, fucking close. I could even make more money too if I was able to get it, like I said, 2 day hauls, right? Day haul up to Nampa, and that would have made the rate per mile on the first load better, and then a day haul, even $500, right? Take that 6,500, and now it's 7. That would give me an extra $500 paycheck, pretty much. But that's a bummer. So now I'm also got to get a little bit more fuel. I tell you though, I've gotten some of the cheapest fuel. I finally just put fuel in this truck. Where was it? Oh, Portage. Is that Wisconsin or Illinois? I don't remember. But it was in Portage. Wisconsin, but Madison, so it was Wisconsin. For $3.69. I have not seen that fuel price. By the way, that was discounted, obviously, but that fuel price since July, and I've been saying it since July that my out-of-pocket costs have gone from, and I'm losing an extra $1,000 to $2,000 every month. Because it adds up, especially when you run like I do, and you just kind of just turn and burn. Like, I'm doing about 14,700 to 15,300 miles every fucking month so far. Every month. I need to get better at like looping weeks together. That is, and then timing. Timing's always been the one thing that's fucking me so far the most. Hasn't been so much of me looping things together. I'm pretty good about that. Not perfect, but good enough, right? But the timing is fucking me all up. Now, yeah, could I have gotten a load out of there? Would it have given me enough money? No. Yeah, I could have got $2,500 in Atlanta. Probably deliver Friday, right? Downside is that you get $1 a mile coming out of Atlanta. It's like, ugh. Could have got 22 to 2,600 Northeast. And I was like, in fact, same thing though. Especially since the weekend. Now, see if there's midweek, it'd be a different story. It'd be a different story if midweek or early week. Especially if it was more early week where I could have got back in time, different story. There was other lows I could got, but I was like, I don't want to send myself off a good week into a shitty market and start off next week in a shitty market. Now, I'm starting off next week with Houston though, which is generally a bad market. However though, I have no issues going down to Laredo if I need to. Laredo's still not great, but good enough rates where I could still hit high 7s to mid 8s if need be. I'm working for this fucking load though through the weekend. It picks up today, the 2nd, right? And the final's the 6th, but it's 5 stops. Which finals Monday, late morning. fact that I'm starting to get back into the 370s and 390, you know, fuel pricing. Like I said, like I haven't seen those prices since July. That is, I don't know, release the right word, but the little like taste of it. Can't all pass down the bed. Because man, when you start saving anywhere from 100 to 300 a week on fuel by itself, it really adds up. Now, if I can get that next to the higher rates going in November, like that Costco though surprised me, by the way. Surprised me. And I already told that broker, I was like, hey, she's like, hey, do you want to reload? Like immediately, right? And I was like, I was already on this list, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be down in Houston though on the 6th, and I can go back up depending, but I won't know what I got until I'm down there, right? She's like, okay, I can send you a list. Well, first I was like, you want my email? You send me a list of what you got? Because I guess you got a lot of everything. Like that Costco run, I do that shit. I don't like the fucking traffic, no, but Morris was easy, overnight parking. They were both fucking easy, okay? The first Costco, like I said, had me out in an hour. The second one was like 2 hours, which is odd for a Costco. Easy. I like dealing with Costco's, I do. I trust me. For those who are not aware of Costco DCs, it is rare you have a bad experience. Usually you're in and out within 1 to 2 hours, more so closer to 1 hour. So if you haven't tried a Costco DC yet, go try it. There are some bad ones out there, but they're generally, when it comes to reefers, they are considered the gold standard for what you want as a reefer. Walmart's now starting to become this, like, get better. For major DCs, that is. There's obviously some other places that are better, but you know, average Walmart's out 2 to 4 hours, so it's not bad. And even 4 hours more rare. You know, there's some Walmarts that awful. But looking at you, Colton. Yeah, looking at you. Fucking, you're like my second home when I was in JCT. Thankfully, running nights, I had less live loads and more drops. You know, dropping hooks pretty much. Thank God, that fuck, dude. Hell, even with the preloads, right? You could be sitting there waiting for the preload, and you call a chick in on it. It's like, oh, it's been canceled. But they wait till like the last hour of the window. It's like, go fuck yourself, because they do that to not pay attention or layover. Some bullshit with it. Some bullshit. Gotta love it though. Gotta fucking love it. But if these fuel prices could stay, and then rates can go up even 10-15%, well, it's probably gonna be closer to 5-10%, but I'm running all the way through the rest of the year and then taking a couple of days off to go meet the girlfriend and other families, right? Just because you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right? Wow, that sounded horrible. That's not what I meant. Was not that I have to meet her just because I don't want to. No, that's not what I meant. I meant sometimes you gotta work longer than you want to work. That's what I meant. That. Good thing she understands, you know, my words most of the time. Most of the time. But let me tell you, it's gonna get pretty rough for the next 4 to 6 months too. Probably gonna shed some more brokers, some more carriers. But save your pennies and stay safe out there. Catch you next time. Bye.